Hello, today's July the 22nd. I'm just looking up here at these fingers of chemtrails, and I seen a jet coming across them, sort of bisecting all these fingers of chemtrails. I don't know if you can see it up in there, crossing them, but it's there, marking off an X across all those fingers of chemtrails. One major chemtrail running across them all, and he's just putting along there, making sure he gets contact with them all. He started the trail right over here on the other side there, the trees. That's where the chemtrail starts. It's gone all the way across the edge of all of those fingers of trails that are in the sky there. And I'm just curious, as he's going along, how far he's going to go before he turns the sprayers off. I'm assuming, predicting, that he'll get over to about here before he turns the trails off. But that's just an assumption, because that's where those fingers end. Very hard to tell if I'm even picking him up on this camera of mine. I'd just like to see if my prediction is right, that he's actually going to stop the sprayers while I'm watching him. Well, he doesn't appear to be stopping the sprayers. Nope. He's still going. Full out. Oh, but there's more trails farther on, so maybe he's got a mission to go farther. Like this huge chemtrail was here. It's disgusting, isn't it? Look at this crap in the sky. You can see it all on the horizon there. Those aren't real clouds. None of that's real. It's all artificial coverage. Yeah, and that jet just keeps right on going back there. But you can see that he crossed over all those fingers and left a trail all across. Anyway, till next time. Hello, today's July the 22nd. Just looking at some of these chemtrails in the sky here, and I was watching one come across a couple minutes ago. It came straight across to meet up with all these other ones at the edge of their trails, and then it stopped right out here. It's where the trail stopped. I tried to catch him stopping when I was videotaping earlier, but the trees got in my way in town. But you can see that it joined this other mass and stopped. So it's like they have markers. Oh, and then there he goes way out there on the other side of that cloud again. So it's kind of strange how they're mapping out the edges, and it's obvious that this stuff is artificial. These are all different trails, all running up across the sky here above me, in front of the sun, as always. There's been like 2 or 3 days that we've hardly had any cloud coverage at all. But then today, this is early, it's 10 a.m. They've been going at it for a while. As you can see on the horizon, it's a total strip of strange stuff there too as well. I don't understand what, these little markers are for, where the chemtrail just sticks out there, and all these other ones, they just stick out there, and then this buddy just came along and sort of connected all the edge. And then you've got all this other crap on the horizon over here too. That's the southern horizon. So the planes are flying from west to east today. And that's the western horizon. That's the northern horizon. And that's your eastern horizon. And they've been going usually east to west or west to east lately. Anyway, that's it for now. Until next time. Hello, this is later on in the day. It's around 5:20 in the afternoon on July the 22nd, 2013. As you can see on the north horizon, it's fairly nice clouds there, but as you can see, this is a white mass of painted in the sky stuff. They're spraying it right here on the edges. It's a thin, wispy edge here. This trail here was done while I was in town, and this one here was done just as I was driving out to town, and they're spreading pretty quick, and they're building out on the edge of this, and I was noticing that it gets thicker and thicker, and there's different kind of cloud formations, and looking here into the west is the worst looking stuff. You can see on the horizon, the northwestern horizon over here, where it's fairly clear and where the edges are all painted out to the edge here, at the edge of where they stop spraying. I watched him turn it on, this one over here. I watched him turn that on and turn it off as he was getting to the edge. And this is quite the soup that they're slowly spraying into, and you can tell it's row after row after row of layer after layer of some kind of soupy shit that is going to come down on somebody somewhere. The way the planet's rolling, it's hard to say, where all this stuff is going to eventually settle. But it's pretty disgusting, and they're creating some kind of cloudy formation of something. The stuff over here is like different layers of stuff that's floating underneath of it. It's kind of weird. The different types of clouds that are in the same sky at the same time is like really not natural. So this is obviously a planned geoengineered manipulation of the atmosphere on this planet, and I don't like it, and I wish I could find somebody I could go to who will listen, but nobody wants to listen because nobody thinks it's happening. But here we have it. Take care. Till next time.